Hello everyone, welcome to the Zentangle Project Pack video series. My name is Molly Hollova, and I am going to be doing the first video for Project Pack number 3. And this particular video is going to set you guys up for the rest of the tutorials. This project pack will focus on many individual lessons that all contribute to one piece of artwork, which is a little bit different than how we did the last two, so this is kind of fun. We are going to use a sort of a template that we used to sell as a product called an ensemble, which takes multiple Zentangle tiles, pieces them together to create one collaborative piece. And the theme here that we're going to be working with is going to be sort of these ribbon-like strings. And we're going to bring focus to border tangles, fragments, and reticula. And we're also going to finish off with a fun way to add color and dimension with watercolor pencils. So lots of fun stuff in this project pack. In this particular segment, I am going to show you how to sort of prepare your tiles and get ready for your tangling. So here we go. So I have a few things here, and you should have in your project packs a set of 9 tan tiles and a set of 9 white tiles. And the reason we did this was that you could actually complete the whole project twice. So you could do it on a set of 9 white and then do it on the tan as well, or you can mix and match. Either way is fine. And you'll notice as we do our lessons, we'll interchangeably be using either white or tan tiles. Both of them will be beautiful in this instance. So I am going to show you how to set up with some white tiles, and then I have a tan set just the same too to show you. So for now, you'll need 9 square 3.5-inch Zentangle tiles. I have mine right here. And I'm going to put my pencils aside for now. I'm going to do that in a minute. And I'm going to put them face down so that the writing side is up. And I'm also going to need some tape. This is not in your project pack. This is an additional material that you're going to have to gather. And I just have some masking tape. I also found some medical tape that I grabbed, that I actually bought because there's this great artist on the Zentangle Mosaic app that tangles on medical tape. If you get a chance to hop on Zentangle Mosaic and check out her work, her name on Mosaic is Lacey709, and her stuff is unbelievable. But anyway, that's why I have this tape. Both of these are paper-based tapes, and they're really, really great, simple paper tapes that will stick well, and then when you peel them off, you might get a little bit of the paper off, but you at least will be able to peel them off if you choose to do so in the end. Right now, I used this on the tan one, but I'm going to use the masking tape. This happens to have a pattern on it, but usually regular masking tape doesn't. I just thought you'd be able to see it better with the pattern on it. So basically what I want to do is assemble my tiles into a big square that's 3 by 3. So I'm just going to begin doing that by connecting 2 tiles next to each other. And I like to rip all my tape up first so that I can just put it all together. So you're going to need about 12 pieces of tape. And I'm using pieces that are about this big. So I'm going to simply line up my tiles as best I can. And then I'm going to put a piece of tape right in the middle. And I'm going to gently just secure it. I'm not like pressing too hard. I'm just gently securing it so they're stuck together. Then I'm going to simply add another one. And like I said, I have my tape all ripped anyway. And you're going to try to get them as lined up as you can and just simply gently add the piece of tape. Add another one. And then you're gonna just keep going until you get all 9 tiles together. All right, so now I have all 9 tiles pieced carefully together. And like I said, I just gently kind of pressed on all these pieces of tape. We may at the end take all the tape off and use these tiles independently, or you may at the end decide to keep them all together as a collaborative piece, and either way is great, but for now we'll just keep it kind of loose like that. So as I said before, I also did this in a tan one right here, which they both look beautiful. They're kind of like opus tiles, but in these sort of like broken up way. So we're gonna work on those in a minute. And right now I'm gonna get you guys sort of set up for how we're gonna create our strings. So inside your project pack, you should have 3 pencils. You should have 2 graphite pencils and 1 white charcoal pencil. And we're gonna need all 3 of those to sort of set up our string device. You're gonna need your masking tape again. And I'm gonna rip off a piece of masking tape that's, I don't know, maybe about 5 or 6 inches long. Try not to get it all curled up here. And I am going to place my, yikes. Hopefully yours works better. Maybe that works. I'm gonna place my pencils on here, and I'm gonna put a graphite pencil down, and then I'm gonna put my charcoal pencil down a little bit up from it. See how I've done that? And then I'm gonna do my graphite pencil to line up with my other graphite pencil. Does that make sense? Can you guys all see that? Okay. And then once I have them like that, I'm going to simply bring the tape around, and then I'm gonna sort of wrap it around however you can do that. So I have something that looks a little bit like that. It's kind of a cool device, right? All right, so you just wanna make sure that the white charcoal pencil is really just acting as a spacer, and it's far above the 2 graphite pencils, okay? So once you have this little tool made, I'm going to get one of my ensembles back here. I'm actually going to grab a piece of paper to show you guys first before I do it on my ensemble, because I think you might try doing that too, just to get a feel for this tool. So I've grabbed a piece from my printer, just regular old copy paper here, to get a feel for how this works. So the plan is that we're gonna create kind of these ribbons, okay? And as you can see, this tool is kind of fun to use, and you get these real ribbon-like strokes. So take a piece of scrap paper and just fool around with it so you can get a feel for how it works. Don't practice too much. You won't need it. Just to get a feel for it. So now I'm gonna take my ensemble, and I'm gonna do the same thing on here, and I'm gonna just create a string like you would on any other piece. I'm gonna start off the edge, and I'm gonna, if the cracks kind of stop you, just slowly pick your pencil up and then go off. So you may do one continuous thing. You may be like, oh, I'd like to add a little bit more here or there that crosses over. And I'm just thinking maybe I'll do another one right there. And then maybe one over here. There we go. So as you can see, I have plenty of fun ribboning space to work with. All right, I'm gonna do it on my other one just to give you guys another glance on how this works. And again, I'm just kind of playing with how this cool tool can be manipulated. And maybe just one more. All right, so we have 2 different options here, as you can see. And these are great. So if you want to take a minute to fool around with how this tool works and then get right to it on your ensemble, you can't really mess it up. It's just the string, so you're going to be tangling over it anyway. But play with it and just see how you can fool around with this double pencil as your string making device. All right, friends, so once you get that stuff ready, you're ready to tangle. We'll see you soon in the next Project Pack 3 video. Thanks a lot. See you soon.